people believe the spirit stays in the body for months after death.
Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Critics Collective. And today we're going to have a spoiler discussion for Bring Her Back, which comes out on the 30th. So, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and help us reach higher levels, I would say, million subscribers. But of course, try to get us to 15,000 subscribers so we could get Eddie to watch Bring Her Back. That would be great. I want to see. I want to record that him watching.
I gotta be there in person while you watch.
You have to go with him.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm just like,
if you're not there, it didn't happen.
Yeah, just to be like, yeah, this is
for the channel, Eddie.
You might have to get his like live reactions for the channel.
Mm-hmm. Just like, let me get the sneak camera.
Well, you already know what's gonna happen, so just record him before.
But guys, due to our last review, we didn't really go much into because there's a lot of detail to go into as far as this movie goes. So today we thought it would be better to just jump right ahead into a spoiler discussion. Now, of course, we got Mate with us and Corey. So, but let's just go ahead and jump right into it because as like we were talking about earlier, there's a lot. So who wants to jump into this first?
Let Corey go first. He's the one that's all mad about the unanswered question.
It's just I'm watching the movie and I'm like, okay. She's watching this tape. She's watching the tape repeatedly, and I'm like, who gave you this tape? I'm thinking somebody from the cult want to show up and just like, are you ready for the ritual or whatever? But it never happened. I'm wondering what is inside Oliver exactly, and how to get there. Like, cause it's like you kidnapped this kid, and then you put a demon in him. No type of explanation on how or when, and like how long he's been chilling in that house. Like, how long have they been looking for a vessel for her daughter to go into? And then you just got the dead body chilling in the little shed, frozen. This was just like, yo, it's crazy. That's why I'm just like, that's why I got a 3 for me, because I was it's a lot of trauma in that movie. Just go ahead, Mate.
No, I was gonna say it did start off with the videos, so I thought it was gonna be more. I mean, it was about it, but then it was just more of instructional. Yeah. But it starts off with it not being a cult, but then it gives all the tail signs or whatever phrases that it's a cult. Like, I just feel like first of all, how the hell, what kind of black market was she on? Black web for her to dark web, whatever it is, for her to find this video and how to do all this. Then the circle thing, it's like some kind of mind control. And then my question here, I wrote down my question.
Like you said, you brought up the circle. I don't why, again, why the circle?
It is a cult though. Like, even when they first arrived to the house, the brother and the sister, like, it pans out into, and then they're inside the circle. It's always like it's like a decoration she had outside. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
But it was always like circle based. So I'm like, okay, she's definitely part of whatever this circle people are. And like, my thing is like, did they kill the dad? So there was a scene where she was talking to him and he was kind of out of it. I think it was when he was drunk. And then she said something like, oh, I could have sworn she said, oh, what, you thought I killed your dad? And then he was like, what? And then she said something completely different than what she said. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard that.
Yeah,
I think I missed that. But speaking of the dad, that one scene when he passed out in the shower and started.
Oh man,
that kind of ruined.
What was that?
Well, it's basically food coming out, sometime when people,
Oh,
It happens, and you got to give them CPR. And if you guys remember further on the movie, you see the daughter giving him CPR with all
Yeah.
the stuff out of his mouth.
yeah. I was like,
I was just like, they had
But-
man's full meat out, just panning across.
oh yeah, that. And when you said there was kids, I was like, this is like in the first 5 minutes to see
Mhm.
whole naked man on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
and
oh.
the little kid in front of me, he's like looking at his mom. He's like trying to go, and like, yo, I don't think it's gonna get any better with this film.
Oh no. But you know when, like, first of all, the mom was so fucked up. Like, I knew off rip when he wet the bed. I was like, this is not him. This grown ass teenage boy is not wetting the bed because he's stressed out.
Mhm. Oh,
And
yeah,
then
poor Jessica.
when the mom hit the girl, it
Ooh.
sounded like more than just it sounded like like glass breaking. Like it
Mhm.
gave that kind of sound effect.
Oh,
So
like the cracking.
I noticed, like, before she got hit in the eye, her eyesight was way blurrier. Like she literally said, I can only see light and shapes. Like I can't see anything. And then as the movie progressed, it was getting less blurry. And then she got hit in the head the second time, and it was even more clear. Like she was like, when it was her perception, it was still a little blurry, but she can actually see the mom, like, instead of seeing shapes. Like her vision was getting better. Like that's how I saw it. I'm like, as maybe she kept getting hit in the eye, it helped her eye. I don't know. I don't know if that was me picking up on something, but it seemed like it was less blurry, unless they just got lazy.
But it kind of. Go ahead, you.
No, I can see that. I see what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say the whole scene with the funeral too kind of creeped me out.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
That's what I'm like. It's giving cult. Like, oh, it's custom. You got to do it. Like,
and she's
like,
holding
who
him.
are
like,
you?
And he did it.
No,
no, she did it. Yeah,
she did it.
Yeah, she kissed him in the mouth. Damn, this lady. She was not. Woo. Yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a scene where one character kisses a dead person in the lip.
What was the point of her just pouring pee on him? Like, why was she peeing on him?
I think she was like playing this mind game, trying to manipulate the sister, so they would trying to get him out the house, basically.
Oh yeah,
that's what she was trying to do.
I mean, man. But like with that scene, like it felt like, I don't know if it was like an actual spirit of the dad, but he was like telling the son like what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if like, so it could have been a thing where she killed his dad and he's trying to protect him.
That's what I'm saying. I think she
no,
killed
I don't
him.
think so.
I know I heard her say like something. Oh, what you thought? You think I killed your dad or something? And then he was like, huh? And she repeated it, but that last part she said something different. And I was like, I know she said something about killing dad.
Damn,
I know I heard it.
See, now I feel like I gotta go back and subject myself to
dedicated.
this again to just see.
I ain't that dedicated.
And then you guys remember when she cut the dad's hair at the funeral and she fed it to the boy?
Yeah.
What was the whole point of that?
I think what Corey was talking about, I think that's it fed the demon, the dad's soul, and that was what showed up when he was in the shower, just to mess with him.
Possibly.
Because remember, at some point he was like, "Oh yeah, you seeing your dad, and something wrong with you." So I think that's why she took the hair, because she did say, a bit of their soul is still there, haven't left their body, even though they're dead. So it's probably what it was. But the jump back to Oliver, the kid, as soon as you saw him, like I wouldn't like, you know what? I need a new foster parent. I can't. It ain't gonna work out.
I'm just shook how like all of that happened to that little boy, and then the moment he got out the circle at the end, he's fine. He'll be okay. He'll be all right.
Yeah. Ill explained.
Like he was damn near exploding from the outside in. That's how it looked like. Like he was just like swelling up.
Yeah, because he's eating everything. He eating like I know the kitchen eating the whole tape, like chopping on that wood, the teeth coming
he
out.
looked pregnant.
What about the knife? You know, the kitchen knife, like when he bit into it.
Oh, when he started biting on it was when he started biting on the edge of the corner of the table. I was like, oh no.
I was like, bro, it's just.
Oh, and when he started ripping his flesh.
Yeah, you know when you have, it felt like, you know when you have those little flesh thing, right, the little thing right here on your finger.
Oh yeah, ooh.
It felt like a larger, like.
Just stop right there. Stop. Like, you don't even gotta.
Just gnawing that whole joint, like.
Because now every time I see that on my finger, I'm like, damn, like man.
I don't. You know what? I don't even pick at it anymore. I just, if anything, when you bite it and peel it back, you gotta just bite it off. If it's sticking off a little bit, that's fine.
I don't think you
don't peel it
off.
You gotta get the toenail clipper and just get it and just cut it down to the base. Man, I knew as soon as he got that knife, I was like, oh yeah.
But why would you feed it to something? Why would you? I don't even have anything to like. You know, he just had it on the end. Why would you give it to a child like that? Yeah, teenager or not, preteen, whatever. Like,
well, put it on defense. He didn't know that this kid was possessed.
That sharp knife.
He was holding.
Could have easily went.
Remember, he grabbed the knife from the sharp edge too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you do that?
Why would you? How much of his personality was like? I mean, like how much of Oliver was awake during this whole thing because he was able to write his name. But
you mean Connor, still, like the
Connor,
actual boy?
Yeah, Connor.
So like, my thing is like the spirit of Oliver was never in there though, right? Like
I think it
was just some.
You see, I think that's where we fall.
All of it was fine.
We have like no explanation what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that his spirit was in there, but it was kind of like tamed or something by the demon. Like subconsciously it's there, but it's still controlled by the demon. That's what I think. But
because the demon's whole task was to eat and then transfer.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he was just like getting what was it, or antsy or whatever, and just like getting more hungry. It's like eating shit, and it's like you biting the table is crazy, and not even just one bite, multiple bites of the table. Until you
remember, he was also eating the dead body too, from the face.
he was gnawing at that jaw for a minute. Oh man.
It never cut away. It took a while to cut away. Like you had to watch it.
So the thing, right, when he went to the social worker office, you're telling her that this boy has been kidnapped. Why not bring a cop with you? Just bring. He was right there. He wasn't doing nothing. Bring him with you and go to the house because you saw what happened. You try to get her. She was the slowest runner.
I would let her.
Slowest runner of all time. I was like, yo, this is hilarious. But you go into a situation like you bring a cop. That could solve everything. Bring a cop.
Yeah.
And everybody would have been cool.
And common sense.
Especially if there's danger.
Yeah. But common sense, you were like, you know what? He never met this boy. He doesn't know who that boy is. So maybe we should go investigate. Bring, like you said, Corey, bring a cop just in case. But since she worked for the social service for a while, they trust her a lot. So, it's like one of those. It's like one of those things where
her actual nephew can't be dead because I feel like when he was talking to the social worker about it, all he said was like, he's supposed to have like curly ginger hair or whatever, but like they would have had to go, she adopted kids or fostering kids. They had to go like ideally CPS or whatever would have to like check the house out first. Like, did they not? I know she probably locked him up in that shed in the back, probably. But my thing is like, he has to be alive if she's constantly talking about that boy. Because like, why would you talk about a dead boy as if he's alive?
Yeah, I believe. I think he was alive. I think he was just using the name to cover it up when those kids showed up. Just
Yeah.
because nobody else knew she had that boy in her house. And remember, she used to work for CPS, so so she they trust her. Like I was trying to say, it's like one of those, you know, when you have somebody, you see those videos, somebody end up murdering somebody. Oh, he was not that type of person. He was so nice. So they probably did thought about her.
There's just so many questions. So many questions, and
it's a lot left unanswered, especially with the circle. Like even at the beginning of the film, where they're just hanging that. I'm assuming they were doing the ritual when they hung that guy, and even towards the end, they show more of the footage where the wherever that girl was that was possessed ate the face of that one dead person, and then went and threw up, and that the person that were trying to revive his mouth. It was a. I guess it worked. Yeah. So maybe that's why she tried it.
Listen, man, just leave it alone. Let them stay where they at. It's not that but see, like, who gave her the demon?
And what kind of?
Where did it come from? Is it like a universal demon? Like, if everybody's trying to perform all these rituals, they got a demon per, like a designated demon, like.
Yeah, and why? Like when it goes out the circle, it gets. Is it in pain or it's like?
Well, remember, he looked like he was in pain, but it looked like he was just kind of returning back to himself.
Yeah.
But we didn't see anything like leave his body. So like, if he's put in another circle, does it come back? Like,
she was like doing it on his head and on the glass.
Like, is this permanent?
Yeah. And when it rained, the circle. He ate the cat.
Yeah, right. When it rained, it just kind of like the wet paint. It's like, I don't know.
Did he kill? He killed the cat too. He ate the cat, right? I remember.
No, the cat.
I don't think he ate it.
No,
we didn't.
The tail. No, he ate the cat's tail. Because remember, he was holding the cat, and the cat was screaming. At one point, you see the cat in the couch, and his tail like bleeding. He was trying to eat the cat.
That boy was wilding.
Well, he was possessed.
Yeah. I just want to know more of like, like the tapes and stuff. Like, who created? And then they had it was instructed tapes. Like, do this, mimic this, and then do that. Have them eat it, transfer it. Like, what the hell is this?
Or what journey did she go to, or what neighbor was like? You know what? I know this person. They know how to get you a demon. Something.
I can get you the demon for you. You just gotta follow the instructions. What was that, man? Nah, that movie. It felt like an incomplete movie. I don't know you.
Like, I feel like if they would have involved the people who made the tapes a little bit more, like if she, even if it was a simple phone call, like her just like, hey, come and help, and then maybe one person came, it would have been like, all right.
I don't think they needed to involve those people necessarily. I think they could have probably have her do kind of like a quick explanation of how, or their background, what she learned. Just a story or something like that. Hey, this is this circle, this, and we get an explanation. Then we'll have somewhat of a understanding. Okay, this is why she does the circle, and this is a type of demon, and this is where she met this crazy cult of white folks.
I mean, she did explain it a little bit to them, but it wasn't. It was very vague.
Well, she said it was like she saw an angel, a beautiful angel, which that boy looked like. When you saw when he was like transforming, he was all bloated, half of his head.
Yeah,
That was not
nowhere near Angel.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him. His face is all. He looked like the dude from Incredible Hulk when he was transforming. Not the
Abomination.
no, the other one. The when the blood started getting in
Oh,
his brain. What's his name? Was it
yeah,
Leader?
he wasn't Captain America.
What's his name? Leader. I think it's Leader.
It was Leader, but yeah, it was. You're right.
Yeah, when his brain started pulsating, that's what he looked like. He looked like the early stages of that. Just like,
And it was the eyes too. Like
I like
it looked
that
very
little
painful.
reflection scene. When you see him in a reflection when she's asking like, "How do I know you were there?" If you don't say anything, she looked in the reflection and he was there. That was kind of dope. But yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those. Again, that I'm not. I wouldn't suggest a second watch, but whoever gonna watch it with Eddie, just chill.
It'd be me.
Damn.
And it's like I swore that the brother was still alive.
I wanted him to be alive.
Yeah, I thought she was going to drown him, leave him there, and it was going to be one of the scenes where he just like lifts his head up and like gasps for air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was gonna be one of them.
Honestly, I forgot he died. I thought he stayed alive the whole time. I forgot just because I'm like, damn, why did she like? That was just her being so petty. Like he did not have to. No, I'm just saying, like, he didn't have to die, realistically.
No.
I wanted her to die. You know,
I wanted her to die.
I didn't like the ending. Like they try to make me feel bad for this crazy bitch.
I did not feel bad for her.
It seemed like they were trying to make you feel bad for her. The way it ended.
I felt bad for the brother. Like he was being drugged, really manipulated.
So it was creatine, no, bro. That ain't creatine. I know creatine.
The way he was drooling, I was like, he is not sleeping normal. I was like, he's definitely.
That's some good sleep though. That is good sleep. That's probably the type of coma Iris was in.
Yeah.
But it looked like that's that type of sleep I need right now. But it's some good sleep, except for the pee part.
Yeah, no.
Even though it was fake, she was pouring water on that kid, making him think he peed himself. That was messed up.
No, she was pouring pee. That was water.
She was pouring her own pee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Full squat. She just didn't even. Like, if you're doing that, why can't you do it at the toilet? You did a full squat in the middle of your room.
She could have stood above him and just peed. Called it a day.
Now we're going to different.
This movie is wild, bro. I would like some explanation, but yeah.
Yeah, just more of the cult. That's not a cult.
Yeah.
You guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, what was the demon and what would have happened if, like, it seemed like it was so focused on, or even because it was like towards the end, right, when Oliver was still possessed and he was standing there, like, right in front of the end of the circle. Then he walked himself over there. So I guess subconsciously he was able to fight the demon, or he didn't have any. I would assume since he was still hungry, he would have ate some more, and something would have happened. But I didn't think. It's weird.
I feel like it also has to get done in probably a certain amount of time. Like, he can't just like.
Yeah. But he was getting impatient. Like, he just started eating things.
And she was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna feed you." Like, and he was just like, "Fuck." He kept banging on. She trying to get out.
Eat her too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's trying to eat anything.
I call shenanigans. on her being able to clean this entire house before
Oh
her
yeah,
brother showed up. You
with her
had,
bleeding out, mind you.
yes, bleeding to death. You were able to
The
clean your
amount of blood
entire
she
house.
lost
Mhm.
alone.
That man. And then she just like died in a pool with the kid at the end, and then just like made herself bleed out by pressing on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh,
open it up.
okay. Yeah, that's we.
I,
That's
I
good.
I don't think her death was sufficient for the bullshit she put them kids through.
It wasn't.
Yeah, no,
It,
not at
it
all.
should it should have been It's like even the social service lady. She hit the lady. She backs up. I think I heard a pop too. Like when she backed up.
Hmm.
She backed up on that lead. Then she go and press the kids.
Like,
I
yeah.
wish the boy, like the one in the end, not the one that died, but Oliver, Connor, I wish he would have just ate her.
No, no.
It would have been poetic.
Yeah, poetic justice for sure. Stomach would have exploded. He probably would have died.
She probably would have died too.
I'm surprised he didn't die with all. Well, all
Like,
that wood he was eating.
But he was fine.
He's like, how do you come back from that as a kid?
How everybody else died? Well, the girl was okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
But
She got a black eye.
I'm pretty sure she was getting back her eyesight.
No,
She got it back, or she got eyesight.
Nah,
I'm telling you, that shit was blurry as hell in the beginning, and then I could see the mom clear as day.
The mom. Well, they weren't using her from her point of view.
There was times like towards the end, it was a lot of her point of view.
It was clear though. Yeah, you're right.
It was
when she was
clearer.
looking up at the sky at the end, it was a little bit clearer.
Yeah, and like you saw less shapes and more of the background. It was still blurry a little bit on the sides.
And I guess she had to get knocked upside the head a couple times.
Just straighten it out.
Yeah, like a TV.
That's
not good. People are gonna start like, you know what? I can't sleep. Let me just hit my eye real quick.
It's like an old TV.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ew. We can do just get this good. Let's do a slow roll to 15K because I ain't trying to watch this again for a while.
Yeah.
Well, don't say that now.
Well, yeah.
Well, honestly, it hasn't even come out yet, so we still have time.
We have time.
Okay, I guess.
Any final thoughts, comments?
I'm tired of reliving this film. So.
Yeah, I think
I don't think that will me saying that will motivate Eddie to watching it, but I think we're all trying not to relive.
See, there are some disturbing movies that I will watch again, like Midsommar, Hereditary. This I think was just a little too. Like, I feel like if there were answers to everything we had questions about, great, would have been perfectly fine. But it's just the questions. Like, it just felt like we missed a whole prequel, and it just kind of just jumped to something. So maybe we'll get something.
Hopefully. I think it's more what makes it more disturbing and comfortable is because it was happening to a kid too.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's like usually a mom is supposed to be nurturing and care for kids, and she was just gaslighting, manipulating, drugging, hurting, like doing all this
underage drinking.
And mind you, she's a counselor herself, so it's like, girl, what is you doing? Grief will do it.
Ain't that much grief in the world. For me, I'm just like, they in a better spot. I don't need to do all this. But yeah,
I got nothing else.
Nah, me either.
Corey, any final thought?
I've been tapped since the first 5 minutes, man.
Well, guys, this was our spoiler discussion for Bring Her Back. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, please, it's very important that we reach 15,000 subscribers so Eddie can watch this film. It's for a great cause, so please like and subscribe. And Corey will record his reaction.
Yeah, I'll be there.
But guys, thanks again for joining us at the Critics Collective, and we will see you soon.